I used to struggle a lot with getting views on my shorts. I thought I was making decent content, but the algorithm just wouldn't send anyone to my videos. And I'm sure you're in a similar situation. Maybe you struggle to get momentum on your channel, or maybe you just think your shorts deserve more views. Whatever the case, through my experience in getting out of that struggling stage, I'm gonna give you guys some no bullshit advice for fixing your lack of views. So let's get into it. And first things first, you need to be objective. If you're watching this video, then I guarantee you suffer from this, and I definitely did as well. When you begin making your own content, you become blind to how your content actually is. You start to overlook flaws and issues in your videos, because either one, you become too familiar with them, or two, you have a biased positive view, since you're the one who made them. This leads you to believing that your content deserves views, but that might not be true. Just for a minute, imagine this. You're scrolling on shorts, it's an average day, and you're just watching shorts. Now envision the actual content that you're consuming. Think of who you're watching, what that short is like, the quality of it, all of that stuff. Now, does the quality of the content you're watching match the quality of content you make? Think about this. Would you even stop to watch your own short if you weren't the one who made it? Chances are, if you're struggling to get views, then the answer is no. Everyone thinks they make good videos, but that's just a personal point of view, and you want to be as objective and unbiased as possible. An effective way to do this is asking people you know to look at your content and tell you how to improve. Or you can even just look at the stats yourself. Is the retention low? Is the scroll through rate low? By actually looking at these objective facts, we can identify weaknesses to improve our shorts without our personal bias or ego getting in the way. And once we refine our shorts to the point where they deserve views, we'll get them. That's how the algorithm works, except for a few cases, which we'll cover later on. Now, there's another thing that can seriously hinder the performance of your videos. You can make the best content in the world, Mr. Beast level, high quality, 4K, amazing. But if nobody sees it, then it means absolutely nothing. You don't just want to make good shorts, you also want to get an audience for those shorts. And one way to do that is making your content as broadly appealing as possible. Now, that doesn't mean to make really general, basic videos. Even if your niche is really specific, you still want to reach a wide range of people. Like this guy. He makes content about wushu fighting, which is a random martial art that you probably haven't heard of. Yet his shorts perform really well, since his content is entertaining to everyone. He took this specific niche and made it broadly appealing. There's an interesting quote that fits this, and I'm not exactly sure who said it. I think it was Mr. Beast. Make videos that can be watched by an 8-year-old and an 80-year-old. Now obviously if you make Minecraft shorts or something like that, that might not apply. But generally, try to appeal to as much people as possible, even those outside of your niche. Now another part of finding your audience, and this might seem like I'm contradicting myself, but it's hashtags. When you still haven't found an initial audience for your shorts, hashtags are a really good way to do that, because while you do need broad appealing content, you also want one main core audience as well. Let's say you make basketball shorts. You'd want to target basketball players while also making content that non-basketball players could watch. That's the best way to go about it. And as for generating my hashtags, I use this website called Rapid Tags. It basically just makes your tags for you. It's very quick and easy. So my second tip is to find a proper audience. Now that we've cleared those first two things, we can begin to discuss your posting details. This will be a quick section because it's a very simple fix. Here are some quick checks for you to do before moving on to make sure you're not hurting your views. First is posting too often. I recommend you don't post more than twice per day, and I personally find once per day to work best. Less than once per day is fine as well, but don't post too infrequently either. Second is scheduling your posts. I recommend not doing this for at least your first few weeks until you get a decent audience for your content. And then matching footage. If your shorts have already been posted on YouTube before, the algorithm can detect this and choose to shadow ban your content. Even re-uploading one of your own posts can be flagged. So always alter the footage you use in some way. Could be with captions, editing, whatever. And now that everything else has been covered, we can start to discuss situations where it isn't your fault that you don't get views. This is my friend Luma. He owns several shorts channels and has over 100 million views. So he's obviously very experienced and knows how to make great content. Now, this is a conversation we had on Discord pretty recently. He started a new channel and got literally no views. I looked at his content and it was really good. Super engaging, no issues with the channel or niche. This guy knows what he's doing. So why wasn't he getting any views? And it's simply because the algorithm is volatile. Towards the beginning of posting on a channel, your views can be super unpredictable. You can get absolutely 0 views like Luma did, or maybe a couple of your shorts perform well and the rest are just dead. But it's important to know that this period doesn't last, and you'll see that the next time we talk, his views started to pick up. Because to get through this point, all it takes is time and consistency. And now this very same channel that struggled to get views has over 30,000 subscribers. So there you have it. Now of course, if your content itself is poor, then you can't expect to get good views. So watch this video next to get a full guide in making great shorts.